That's definitely how I'm starting the stream off, with just a grr. I am motivated to play Anno. Hella motivated. So, if you're watching, we're going to start what we'd class as session 2. So we've done about 3 hours-ish in this save file of our campaign, brand new campaign. And, well, we've got some work to do. Because that still frames in, or still beams, sorry, in. Because we don't have iron production. So our first pot of call is to sort out iron, which is locked behind a quest or two. So whilst we set sort of the quest going on in the background, we'll start plonking down some more farmers, but in the artisan area, so they can upgrade them to workers and then upgrade them to artisans when the time comes. Let's let the game load a little bit. Okay. For the time being, we'll need a probationary sort of these two buildings.
Saved? Do you also then save us from a grievous injustice?
Yes.
Edward's charges against us are pure fabrication. The man is an imposter.
A letter. It bears Edward's seal.
Don't even think about sheltering Samuel's.
Look, we don't like the dude, so we're going to open the
Deliver
letter.
them to prison at once, and I
No.
might lift your debt.
Use of foul language, impersonation,
Open the letter.
writing a
He's
threatening
clearly up
letter,
to no
letter,
good.
character assassination.
However much we despise Uncle Edvard, it's criminal to go opening his private correspondence.
Well, we just did it, Hannah.
It cannot be. These names are those Father trusted most. Barristers, doctors, academics. Even I am astonished he could be this corrupt. We must put their cases before the highest authority and hope for a retrial.
He certainly knows how to silence his critics.
I'm just not close enough to the lighthouse, I guess.
What is it you are bringing? Did he really? Oh dear. Best leave these poor people with me. I will tell Edvard that the debt between you is quite settled.
Hell yeah, no more debt.
That was none of your business. And what right has the Crown to meddle in my accounts? What right?
We are, all of us, quite moved by your selfless actions.
Alright, so our ship is
Your
uncovering
father proud.
the bottom sort of hand part,
I am
and then we'll have
so
like
relieved our legitimacy
three
is no
quarters of the
longer in
map
question.
done.
Thank your loving kindness.
Hurry! I already smell the tar. See, the masts are swaying from Father's study.
I think there's perfect, because I believe it gets Oh no, it doesn't get that at all. We'll leave it there blueprinted for a little bit. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
How do you feel to be a salmon leaping upriver?
What I do wish is
Our city's historic first shipyard. We must document this moment.
in the
our
photos they got rid
first
of the
edition.
blueprinted bits.
A perfect snapshot to illustrate history in the making.
Let's orient ourselves back.
So you build ships like your father?
Yes, we do.
Well, the Queen is in the direst need of ships. Supporting her will go some way to healing the wounds of the past.
Just one schooner is needed.
A commission for the Royal Fleet, and in such quantity. A rare honor indeed. The weaponry they ask for presents a problem. I'm not even sure we have an iron load, do we? I see the iron is beyond our reach. We have no
this is
choice but to
fretting.
find a way through the mountain.
Still have a few sticks of dynamite. We can blow our way through.
That's easy.
Perhaps.
We'll just get them loading up. The bricks will be an issue, but we've got quite a quick brick production for now. These are starting to be ready. What I didn't address is fish. My idea is we shouldn't really need to build anything. Hopefully we can just upgrade these straight to workers and upgrade them straight to artisans, and we should be able to skip the need to build more fisheries. I'm hoping anyway. Hoping.
Why not share some of my daily hell with you?
Sorry, give me a second.
Production has stopped.
I'm kind of looking for the brick layer one, where we get more steel beams per brick factory. That's kind of what we do want. Let's start laying down foundations to this.
What are you both doing? Demolition is a serious matter wanting proper expertise. Father used Mr. Ticker on account of his good sense. Go on. I suggest you find him in Bright Sands.
Okay. I'm hoping we can just get away with this layout. And it should all filter. These two should filter into that. These two should filter into these four. And that should be able to cope with just filtering into these four, and then fingers crossed. Over to Bright Sands, where we've got to find our demolitions expert.
After the picket protests, many fine men left Bright Sands to join you. Then Edvard struck back. He imprisoned all who were close to your father, including my beloved Thomas. My husband and the others were deported to Wormway's prison, and I've heard nothing from him ever since. If you do find him unharmed, prithee tell him his wife yearns for his return.
We are nearing the place your father died. Whatever happens, stay calm.
So there you are, the traitor's children.
How dare you?
Oh, spare me the nauseating drivel. Flogging Queenie's Peachy Island in the New World to some rebel upstarts? Ha! Traitor is too generous a word.
Father would never have. He was the Queen's stalwart, a member of the Royal Council.
He hung himself in one of my cells. I'd call that a rather conclusive admission of guilt.
We did not come here to be insulted. We came to strike a bargain. The demolition man, Thomas. We want him.
Oh, I vaguely remember him. Stubborn, with a loose mouth, just as innocent as all the others. He is small fry. A bail has been set. Pay every penny of his money, and I will place him immediately at your disposal. I can't think why he'd be worth anything. Everyone here is beyond redemption.
I was made to scrub Mr. Bleakworth's scabby back once.
Demolition? I could demolish a proper breakfast. Forget escape. And so what?
Is this one at the
Edvard's
top?
new vision for bright suns.
Oh, it's
Daniel
changed.
Goods
It's
engineer?
changed.
Aye, that's me. Who's asking?
That's the least I'm due for my supper.
We'll pay
He's
that.
ready for transportation. Keep an eye to the horizon for miscreant.
Okay, so we made this ship.
Adjust the sail.
So what we need to be careful of is sausages, bread, and soap, because as soon as you go to artisans, they'll still need those, but they'll relax on stuff like fish, work cloves, schnapps.
Forming a little clique.
Anyway, that takes artisans. That takes artisans. These take workers, but no warehouse nearby or close enough right yet, right now. So this is slowly just bringing our dude. This finished phase, and then we're just waiting
for the boom.
waiting for our new guy to arrive. Oh, I think we can sell our ship.
Don't tell me I've missed it.
So, but just now I gotta do 2 gunboats. I never forget. And then we'll probably need more workers. So I think I might have to upgrade and get some more fisheries anyway.
Oh, he's here. Try to make a good first impression, eldest. Any friend of father is a friend of ours.
So we'll build a fishery just in case.
So, I'm a commodity now, to be bought and sold. Your father treated me like a human being. I don't know what you're trying to achieve here, but it won't bring Samuel back.
Snap, some workloads are going to be another issue in a minute.
Mining for you, mining for Eli. What's the difference?
Alright, we can easily do that. What do we need to upgrade? We're just missing one plank. There we go. And then to upgrade these,
will never be matched if that's what you're
we
set
just
on.
need. Oh, do we need steel beams? Yes. Okay, so we're waiting on a few things to happen now. These to grow, our ship to finish doing what it's doing. Where is our ship? Our ship is here. It's just clearing this small little bit of fog of war, and then it's going to be making its way around in sort of a figure of 8. Very messed up figure of 8. Storage is perfectly fine. 75, 100, 75, 100. Just upping our limits.
Done.
Let's go kaboom.
Who are all these busybodies? Blowing up rocks can't be that complicated.
A shame you can't appreciate the craft this requires. Never mind. The charges have been primed. The perimeter cleared. We are ready to detonate. Boom.
Boom.
My apologies. That was indeed impressive. Is there anything Dynamite won't solve, I wonder?
I'm sure there's lots of things Dynamite won't
A
solve.
special edition for a special happening. This makes everybody happy.
Iron into steel, steel into arms, and we shall have fulfilled our first royal commission.
Alright. Annoyingly, we need 250 artisans for the coal. So what I'm going to do is set up a extremely basic coal sort of area. Now let's start off with this. Well, I want one of these at least. And I want a weapon. A weapons factory. It's going to be a highly volatile area.
All we're asking for is protection.
Alright, some anarchist defectors are requesting asylum on your island. I get nearly 19, just over 19. We'll do it for the money.
Yourself, Gav.
Do it for the money.
You only exist. You're not alive.
Okay, so everything's now grouped up. That's fine. I still need warehouses. for now, we'll place a warehouse there. A warehouse there.
There was a chance while your father still lived. No use dragging it out now he's gone. You are trying, at least. I know Samuel wouldn't have given up.
Okay. What I might do is recall the Endeavour, our flagship, to Archie, see if we can buy some stuff. See if we can buy some timber, maybe some bricks, just to speed up the process.
There is no shame in producing weapons if it is in defense of the realm, eldest.
Alright, let's have a quick look. So, because I built 2 iron mines, we are very much overproducing. And coal, we're very much overproducing for now. Steel, though, we're... I think as soon as we build the weapons factory, it'll go to a 2-to-2. So I've just upped our steel production, and we're still perfectly fine there. Our ship, you can see on sort of the small mini-map, is coming straight up. We're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, let's address some of this. Sausages. Let's address sausages first. I believe we're overproducing pigs quite a lot. Even though I just built another pig.
I love it.
Soap, refined bread. There's a reason why.
When do we start again?
We made...
Thought I was off to the workhouse.
We sort of blueprinted some of this in earlier. So we just need materials, and then bread. Bread should be fine. That's fine. Snaps is not fine. Build the bakery first, just double checking bread's gone back to fine. All the raw materials fine. We're good, we're good, we're good. All we're doing is making a bit more of a dent in our workforce, really. So we need 8 steel beams to be able to make the weapons factory. This is just a precautionary trade union. If we get some good items, that helps. We can plonk them in straight away. What we don't need is that anymore. I really want to clean this road up. I really don't like it. I don't want to sell the ship, I want to trade goods. So we've bought 50 of each. The timber will go the quickest, but we've got fairly good timber production. As you can see, nothing can be upgraded just yet.
Oh, yeah, talk of the privilege.
Oh, it's the school that's the distance of the school is the issue. So I think I'll probably build this school straight off the bat. Because I think even with building the school, we'll have enough straight off with the weapons factory. And then it's just windows we'll need for that. Yeah, which once we start getting artisans, we can start building half of this chain. Because it takes 100 artisans per one of these buildings. So to get one sort of half of this up and running, we need 300 artisans minimum, just to start making windows at a dreadfully slow pace. Where's my ship? Here it is. Ah, it's going against the wind. It's not good, it's not good. Oh, I didn't see that. So over here we've got a coal deposit, 2 iron, a bit of oil, and otherwise this is sort of a good sort of industrial sort of section that we're gonna create. So you can sort of see that we've got basic farm hand workers, farmers. We'll redesign this section to have like nice farms, into workers and artisans. And then what we might do is have some engineers, not a load, on this island. It's very close, it's just got to loop around. It might just get close enough for us just to throw it out the ship onto the harbour. No, it's got to actually really loop round. Boo. There we go. Okay. Let's build that school. Let's build the weapons factory.
I find myself looking up to you, as the youngest often will.
So now we just need to produce weapons, and we'll start producing arc
It's no
frigates and
bright
gunboats.
science, but it really is something.
And these are working their way up to artisans. What I might do, build a slight road there, get those going. Ignore the fact it's out of 45, because that's adding in the equation of lifestyle needs, which we're not touching just yet. These are still growing. Okay, variety theatre. Where did we place that? I think I placed one here. I think the other one was meant to go there. Sewing machines. This is why I built an extra furnace.
Everything seems up to the minute.
So we've unlocked Docklands.
Novel business this is. So let me show you.
We're gonna just have a bit of a pause in terms of Docklands, so we will be closing anything that we don't really
A
need.
special edition.
We won't be going to the Land of Lions for a while either.
Let's extend the old telescope. These fabled lands exist.
That's just basically saying we can go to the Embessa. Alright, so we'll be ignoring this whole chain because I don't like the fact that cattle farms are 2 minutes. Oh, pepper farms are 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Lovely 1-to-1, and it's just 1 minute 30. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Not doing maths. And then it also takes iron. But we have the actor, which will provide the canned food once we build the variety theatre.
Some luxury wouldn't hurt.
Now let's have a look at the artisan skins. We have the Brook Vibrant, the colourful. Oh, sorry, camera got stuck there. Colourful. On there, you can kind of see like there's shop fronts as well. Inverted. Old Town residence, which is what I kind of like. And then a Victorian one, which I've not used or seen before.
The truest work of art is but a shadow of its friend in nature.
Victorian one looks, I think, very odd. So unless you did a whole island in the Victorian sort of style, just looks a bit odd. Alright, let's see what else we can sort of buy just to speed up the process. We're more looking at steel beams, probably bricks. Oh.
From this bright moon, a victim of my own satisfaction, I fear I become entitled.
We need to find and collect Maria. Okay. Maria's a fervent churchgoer and music enthusiast who is teaching the Von Tripp children to sing. However, her father needs her back to the workshop. She sings at the church. The church that doesn't exist, she's singing there.
I am giddy with gratitude.
Okay. We got an item that fulfills sausage need for a short period of time.
Stand to attention.
Alright, since we built... Let's see, everything's still good. We're producing more than we need. And we're getting 1 weapons and 1 steel beam per minute. Which, yes, is extremely slow. Which is why we'll hopefully be able to buy a load more. What we probably will try and not do is break the 900 barrier just yet. So I think as soon as we hit 500, we'll be fine because our town hall will supply us with the rum. Once we get the variety theatre up, but we have to work towards 40 windows. And that requires steel beams. We should be able to build a second steelworks, which is still fine for everything. It just means that we get 3 steel beams per minute. Okay. That's not my ship. That's my ship there. I thought there was a quest down here. She's doing artisans. We're sort of keeping up, but I reckon they'll get to the New World before I do. Because we've got to start fulfilling the boat orders. I kind of want a clipper or 2 before we go into the New World. Just so we can transport goods a bit easier. No, we'll do this quest if we can.
If you pop off now, you'll be back in time for tennis.
A destruction quest. Okay.
Ooh.
We will just let that trickle over in the background whilst we chase it down. Alright, let's check the sand. We're using half the sand because we've already built half the chain. Which then goes into the glass production, which is 2 to 2. Once it starts working, and then we should get 2 windows per minute. So if my quick maths is correct, in about 20 minutes we should be able to sufficiently build this variety theatre. So as you can see, we're starting to slowly back down for the starting 3 resources. But these will slowly increase. Weapons are quite slow to make right now. I don't think it's worth... Oh, I don't know. Because I want to guess this just by playing it by sight. That, or I think the sewing machine will top this over the edge. So I think I'm going to need that anyway. Oh, that didn't even have a... I'm going to put a warehouse there just to cut down the delivery time. But yet that ain't good. 7 coins, 15 coins.
Under attack.
Oh. I'm going to do the swerve tactic here, so we can fire on both sides. You can't hit me if I'm in front of you. Okay. It's kind of one reason why I don't like destruction quests, because you got to kind of keep an eye on it a lot more thoroughly than other quests. Okay, so that solved the church problem for now. We really need to get beer production up. So let's get a schooner. I kind of want to put the town here. Okay, that's not good. Our money situation.
You reached a new milestone.
Okay, we're gonna pause on the steel production just to get our workers back and the money back.
Well, it seems that I'm famous. But I'm not in this for the kudos. My dream is to connect the 4 corners of the world. So I'm making my designs available to everyone, your good self included.
Brought some joy. I am quite penetrated by your kindness.
That's good. Thank you for being penetrated by my kindness. Okay.
Ship constructed.
Okay, so
You
they're
can't bring back your father.
they're slowly
but
gonna
his
grow.
spirit-
Steersman! Think of it as hard evidence of
Oh, I
your
really need the
character.
money, so I think I kind of need to.
See you on the other side.
Again, it's another frigate. Okay.
Taking aim!
We're gonna send both our ships. They'll link up and start some beef. Let's start building. I'm hoping we could get away with just building.
Ship under attack.
Aye.
So it's running away more than turning to fight us, which is good. The gunboat is directly behind, so it won't get attacked. This is only going to get attacked if we go too far.
New orders?
Alright, that was quite quick. Alright, whilst we're letting our main island trickle over and do what they need. Build the fish. What I was going to say is this island isn't here to look pretty because we'll redo it eventually. So we are going to tightly squeeze everything in as possible.
Ship constructed. You reach a new milestone.
Okay, so I'm hoping we've got everything we need. Once it sort of starts to grow, I literally just want to start producing pups. that's not my island. This is my island.
Always harder with someone at your shoulder.
Break's over.
So every so often I will have to pause because this takes workforce, which is why we had that dip in workers. We're gonna get a bigger dip in workers because of me upgrading. So let's get these to workers. Ah, this is a quest.
And especially let me know when you've done the deed.
On our way.
We'll send our schooner down.
Have your investigation back on the straight and narrow.
13,000, that's good, that's good, that's good. We'll leave our ship to do nothing. Oh. We'll mobilise that for another crew. Because this one's not even on fire, but everything around it is. And I really should have built that fire station earlier. That is my bad. Okay, we'll leave the burning to it. We've got a dip in workforce because of this. So nothing else suffers, we'll pause that again.
Ah, yes, the bright.
Okay, so we need to... We still need to build one more gunboat. So whilst that's paused, we might as well start the gunboat. Oh, and... let's take a load of timber over here. Alright, so we're perfectly fine for resources. So what I'm gonna do is delete those two. We're just gonna have the farms in a perfectly straight line like that. I need to copy all.
A good outcome.
I definitely won't need all of that. Alright, where are we going, Empress? To the schooner.
Coordinates plotted.
Alright, so I know the Pirate Cove is... I think maybe just behind this mountain. Oh no, it's... God damn it. I believe it's that there, is the Pirate Cove. So we need to just be careful. How many does it take? 20 workers. At the moment, we'll leave it like that. Leave you there. And we'll work on beer production here. And we're going to need a lot more workers. So I think the case is that might just remain shut.
Nice day for it.
Okay, so they take 1 minute each, so one of these can feed 2 of those. And then it takes 2 wheat farms to feed everything.
Ship constructed.
You have something for me, don't you? I had a feeling you'd do well.
Oh, I made a fatal error in this design. The fatal error was the farms didn't have any single bit of road access. And that's probably why you should look to put roads in first. Okay, so we're going to set up our first trade route. There's no group, so we'll create a group. Hopper trade. In which we do want our... Oh no, I accidentally made another schooner. So this is just going to be old world. So any trade routes in the old world, and they don't go anywhere else. Okay.
Ship under attack.
Just a sail.
I'm starting to wonder if you can't turn things around.
I think we're probably about to lose that schooner, which might give us bad press.
To meet our patron
Minus
is
50%
utterly humbling.
right,
If there
happiness,
is anything
minus
to do
happiness.
anything, really, it's important to be true to oneself.
No, no, no.
Give them all the truth they can lay their eyes on. Pamphlets, posters, pasteboard hats in bold red letters. Trade unions. The real universities.
Alcohol is nowhere near enough.
A ship was destroyed.
So we're going to leave our flagship around here. It can defend itself. What I meant to build was a gunboat. Alright, so we need to stop using our steel beams. Once these get up and we get some more workers, we can unpause this. Because I think our money issue will be solved once we get a variety theatre. And then the town hall. Okay, so our first lot of hops, 21 hops is going over. So if we're on all islands. Hop production, we need 1, we're producing 6. But we've got to take into account the time it takes to deliver as well. We've just gone up to 2 there. Beer, we still not enough. That is enough though now. Everything looks good. With beer production,
something to blunt my rage
we should get plus 12 per household coin-wise for the worker force, and plus 37 per household for the artisans. Yes, Jason, twice in 1 week, and then I wouldn't get used to it though, because I've got time off from work this week. I'm more likely to stream when it just feels good for me, so as soon as I go back to work, might be a bit less, or a lot less. Alright, the beer's starting to be produced in 2 buildings.
We've run out of gubbins.
This one's not got the mulch yet, because this has only just started producing. So it's about to deliver its first load. And then, without setting up any more chains, we still have 1 more brewery we can add. I honestly just need to get a haircut, trim my beard,
Ship constructed,
and just sort of bit more self-care before I'd start using webcam properly. I used it for D&D because I think it's better for like the DM themselves to use a webcam, but like this, I'm wearing like a beanie and my hair's not done. It's probably all greasy and sweaty by now. Not that you need to know that, because it's cold. We've just got our first day of snow. Oh, we have a quest.
I hereby sentence you to not very hard labor.
It's not a good item, but we'll take the 6.
You're getting off lightly.
7 potatoes. Easy does it. We'll send our flagship back up.
Seductive charms.
No,
Very modest.
I don't need your seductive charms. Ah, the beer's starting to flow in.
Something to complain about.
As you can see, our money's going from the negative straight into the positive. Which probably means the artisans are getting it as well, yes. It's really close to 40. But then we're just missing the steel beams. The timber will come in quickly. What we will do is unpause that. Takes a 200 point deduction in our income. Our workforce is fine with it. We've still got this lot of workers to add in. Let's have a look at our... Oh, bread is an issue. Bread. Ah, but it's an easy solve. Let's see. It just means our flour is being fully utilised now. Easy does it. Okay, whilst we are still waiting for a lot of steel production, we'll use some of our bricks to pave the roads. I'm sure our artisans will appreciate it. I don't need to pay for that, because that's just a marker for myself. Alright. We're gonna hold off on any more bricks. Just because we need to let the brick production flow. We can sell that, which means we just need one more ship to make. I think technically I think I could technically buy that for 20k, then sell it back to them for about a third of the price and complete the quest. But we ain't gonna do that. Where's our trade ship?
Schooner reporting.
21 isn't bad. So it's doing 21 at a time. We've got 19 still with 3 buildings working hard. But I will probably need that 4th one sooner than we would like. We'll spend a little bit. Because if we get sewing machines, that's another big income. Sorry, Jason, I forgot to ask you. How are you doing today? How are you? So the sewing machine takes our wood production to a 20 to 20. That's even. We're fine with even. Steel, 3. It's going up to 5. We do 6. So that's good, and just one building is sufficient. I'll upgrade that just to help. Oh, we need potatoes, but we ain't got any spare. So we are going to be very detrimental. I've just paused all our snap distilleries. Up here we are just going to quickly link potatoes so I can watch it. But as you can probably see now, look, we're producing none. But we've got a fair bit of schnapps to maintain our population for a little bit whilst we grow our potatoes. And while we're growing our potatoes, because Eli here needs 7 tons of potatoes. You already like your math professor because he's an old retired guy with an old person humour? Nice. It's always better when you connect with your professors and your teachers and you get on with them. I find if you don't get on with them, they tend to know that, and then they tend to sort of try less with you sometimes. Each to their own, though. You're not bad, so you're feeling better from illness? First day of the second semester, was it? Ooh. First day of the second semester. I'm glad you're starting to sort of feel a little bit better, even if it's not 100%.
Wake me up when you're ready.
Right. Resume all Snaps distilleries. Wait, I'm already doing a quest for you.
What I wouldn't give a tiny crack of light.
Okay, so we'll first pick up his Flotsman and then deliver it over here. So we can complete 2 quests in 1 for him. Stop upgrading stuff. We need the materials. We need the steel beams. I don't have enough gold to really afford to buy them. Maybe after this. No, it's not worth. Those items aren't worth it. We probably can't afford them properly.
Please. Have your investigation. A law abider. Justice served.
I might as well get the money
Not
for him.
enough to call it extortion.
We'll get the money for him just because minus maintenance cost isn't something we'll probably use too often. I just find better production or less workforce is a lot better shout. So we just made about 20k. So I might just buy some steel beams.
A crisis? No other way of looking at it.
It might just be ambience,
suddenly
but I'm
hot
sure I
under the
just heard
collar.
fire engine bells in game. Stop it. We won't be looking into the Queen's disappearance for a little bit either. We will probably speak to Archie. Because then it'll just end with basically do an expedition to find the Queen, which we can just ignore a lot easier than pussyfooting around. I think it's the lighthouse or his house.
Now, here is a vital matter.
A bold new
Yes,
expedition.
Ah. We'll spend what little we have to speed up our progress. We just need to ignore the expeditions for a little bit. I don't think... I think we'll still be waiting to produce the town hall. Oh, it's glided.
It's a surprise inspection.
Let's see, that's taking 30 up. That takes 50. At the moment, we'll leave that going. Ships there coming up. Our sails are full. So we'll sell when we have over 200. So at the moment, let's have a look. Sending 24, so it is slowly progressing a bit. The transport's getting more full and fuller.
Happy as a piggin.
And this lot has got a lot to grow. I could technically do that, which I am going to. Or, okay. What I am also going to do we have just enough workers to do this. So exactly 410 jobs, 410 labour pool. They'll start making their own timber, and then these two warehouses can just help the load. We'll spin it around. These lot now get plus 6 happiness, plus 7 coins. And then we can straight away build the town hall. And then please pay attention to the canned food and the rum. Because we have the Variety Theatre field, all of those become highlighted.
Heard above the madding crowd.
Rum is now starting to be fulfilled without rum being on the island. Same with canned food. Look, no rum, no canned food. Huzzah! Thank you for being my first viewer, Jason. You flex your first viewer. Alright. Everything else is sufficient. Rum and canned food won't appear here because we're not producing it and it's being automatically fulfilled by an item. If I took the item out, they'd pop back in, or if a house was outside of my town hall area, it would also pop up here. Ooh, down to one worker. We're on the line. Okay. I think I'll get another set of workers. Aha, the hospital's popped up. Which means my residence has a chance of being sick. I think I left that for university. Alright, we can see the coverage. It covers every building, but just on the outskirts is a bit less. And then all the way up here. See, maybe this was going to be used for the university and this was the hospital? Without looking back at my board, I can't remember. But that one hospital, once we get paved roads, that reaches all of the farmers. So the one hospital should be sufficient enough for the farmer area. We will just need one more. So I reckon either location will do once we pave all the roads. So I'm just going to plonk that there. It doesn't cost us anything. Oh, we did go over the 900 barrier, didn't we? Yeah. Which means it wants us to make fur, but we can't because we're not in the New World just yet. Which does mean if we can, we'll do that. And then at the same time we'll pause our still. We're sort of waiting for these to be able to upgrade. Okay. Where's our ship at? After that I do want a clipper. We will get a free clipper in the New World. Let's just have a quick cheeky look at his island. Let's see what he's selling. Maintenance cost, productivity, airships we don't do. Residents with the pub need fulfilled are provided with sausages, bread, beer and church. But we don't have a spare 356k. So the other items we have is we could plonk him in, but that doesn't really affect anything right now. Because we need the bonus income is only from a members club. And anyone with a members club field is provided with cigars. This one is engineer, investor and skyscrapers. Anyone with a bank supply gets bonus +5 income and are provided with pocket watches and jewellery. So it's a lot later on. What? Yeah, I will do that because I probably won't use it any other way. This just basically means everyone here is provided with sausages for free due to the item. And it's just for 5 minutes. And they get plus happiness. So it just means we get kind of like a 5-minute excess supply of sausages come through our door. I completely forgot to plan for post offices. Oh, how close is that to being perfect? I could get rid of the road, but then you kind of want it more central. I could put one there, get rid of the central road, move the town hall over. I wouldn't even move the town hall over, but I might do it just to keep a road in. So if I did post offices, it just means for the farmers, just 1 extra coin, 1 extra farmer. Easy enough.
No less than we
For a
deserve.
worker, it's 2 extra workers, 5 extra coins. For an artisan, 5 extra artisans, 7 extra coins. All just using up worker workforce, but I don't have the aluminium stuff for it. That's 2.5 minutes. Can we upgrade these? Hell yeah, we can. Okay, so let's change our plans. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I can't move that. So... yeah, that's going to have to be completely deleted. We're just going to move it and upgrade that for... These don't need road access. They just can't be overlapping. That's got fairly good radius. I kind of do want one of these to try and cover as much as possible. So what I could do... something like that. I'd have to work out how to make it look good. It's either that or I move it something like that. It has a quite nice radius. And then just work with post boxes.
Your company is flourishing. You may even be the match of your father. Rest his soul.
I didn't see that. But, well.
Ship constructed.
And it sort of has a very decent... going to cost us money. Let's move that there. Wait, oh, it's just overlapping. One's if I shift it. Yeah, I can shift it down one. I will never get these lot with a post box. There you go. The more you have residents, the better it eventually will be. Alright, hopefully that's the only thing I've kind of not accounted for. Just because I really don't like this lot not being paved. Let's go ahead and pave it. Alright. We're just missing windows for hospital, but what I probably will do is I won't... for now, I probably won't build the first hospital until someone gets sick. And then I'll build the correct hospital for where they become sick.
Ready the ropes?
Let's go sell that boat. That way we can progress the quest line. Right, let's just have a look at our production chains. See, beer is very close on the edge. What I will do is try and get the excess workers, fix any production chains possible, and then I'm feeling I'm going to need to do beer anyway. So just let... I think it's just a malt that it makes even. What lifestyle needs do we have here? I can't do rum because we don't have it coming in. Beef, we don't have the fertility. Not unlocked any of those yet. Haven't got the materials for that. Alright, 16. If we hypothetically turned on this for the extra artisan, that's fine. So we'll leave that on.
A life dreary and squalid.
We'll do it for the money.
We've got our interests at heart.
You'll make yourself
Not gonna put too much pressure on Clay just yet. Again, we've not unlocked any of the bottom or the materials for the local mail.
Oh, we're in a good spot.
Not gone to the New World yet. Flour, I know, is extremely tight right now. Soap is a question mark. If we turn soap on... Sorry, I keep flicking back to the screen. The workers will sort themselves out in a second because I'll be upgrading those. But pigs are fine. Tallow's still fine. Soap gets overproduced now. We're just waiting for these to grow. The workers are fine, just they dip at the moment when I'm building a ship. I'm waiting for weaponry. I still got that one paused as well, which is why that's dreadfully slow.
What a jolly. These reinforcements will please Her Majesty, though it remains my hope no war will be necessary.
I had believed it would only do harm to tell you, but I have grounds to believe your father was murdered.
Oh no!
And the killer, his cellmate, walks free. The rumor is he's in hiding, preparing to flee to the New World.
Someone supplies the murderer from Madame Kahina's harbor. We should investigate.
Okay, so we'll send our flagship over. A slight oversight on my part. We'll put a fire station closer. We'll finally build this. The idea is,
we're taking every
because we're getting timber here made, we're not really producing anything else on this island, or like building on this island. When we go to the New World, we can start taking timber by the masses from this one island. Here we should have had just a smaller influx of farmers. Whatever many residencies we get, that many more farmers. And a coin each. Just for giving them soap. Aren't we nice?
Just say the word.
If chat has any suggestions for island names, ship names, just let me know. And I will contemplate and maybe apply some.
These fabled lands.
Go away, mister. There's nothing really important for us to keep a tally on right now.
The locals say that trading ship.
Alright, so this is one of those quests where I've got to remain between the two groups of lines. I know exactly where we're heading, because it's the same every campaign. Luckily the wind's kind of going in our favour. I will speed this up, because this is what I find is very tedious. We can uncover some fog of war at the same time. It's got to be the most obvious we're following you kind of thing. Even if I'm not directly behind them and I'm sailing next to them. Into the cove you go!
The foul scent of a killer. We cannot let him escape.
Who have we here?
Samuel Good's child. Want to go down with your father, do you?
He freely admits to his crime. Get him!
I don't think that ever fights him back, but I've never been close enough to find out.
I was just a spark.
Hythorians are a little bit scary.
No.
No.
He is dead. It cannot end here.
We're just gonna slowly take our shit
No
back.
answers. It's empty. Maggot-ridden.
If you want to read it yourselves, I will sort of leave it up for a small section so you can pause and read it.
Of course. The island over which he was accused of treason. That is what they are after. No doubt Father thought this symbol germane. If anyone can interpret it, Madame Kahina can.
Oh, I need to go back to Madame Kahina. So we'll divert quickly. Ah, we got a festival. We get plus 400 island attractionness. All public services are minus 50% maintenance cost. Plus 5%, not 5%, plus 5 attractiveness for all our public services. And I don't believe we got any cultural buildings. But that will be why our balance is probably shot right up. I do want to make another frigate, so we've got some kind of... you can see here, the festival going on. Okay. Oh, I did miss a house, I saw that. Okay. Sausages is our only problem. Work cloves, very close. I have a feeling, though, I could just sneakily throw that on. And the pigs is now 1-to-1. So we're fine. We're fine, chat. We're fine. There is no pressure. This is just a massive mess right now.
I can tell you're searching for something.
But we've just got to be okay with that for now.
The mark of the Perforion. This sign of fire is reserved for those they wish death upon.
That's not good.
I never knew your father was mixed up with the Perforion. A grave malevolence.
A grave malevolence.
You may be wild, child, but don't go to the new world. Don't rouse the dragon from its slumber.
This is exactly where we want to go.
The diary may not be enough in itself to convince Sir Archibald, but it may give him food for thought.
Alright, so instead of going back home, we're going over there. Let's have a quick look at what you're selling, mate.
A sensation!
Plus 10 workforce to all residents, so if we're really struggling, we could potentially throw one in somewhere.
Complete stop!
It is a complete stop. Okay, we'll get a ship going. Some of these are still growing. They'll grow to 19. Because these aren't successfully filled up just yet. They take some time. Oh look, another festival in this area. Again, hospitals are ready, and we'll wait until we get the notification of sicknesses happening. Okay, you just dropped off a delivery. Let's have a look how many hops we've got. 24. Okay. And what have we got here? 153. So we are supplying way more hops than
What is it you
we
are
need.
bringing? this symbol is a death threat, but Her Majesty received one identical upon a plain envelope with a stamp from the colonies. We still don't know how your father was involved in all this, but I fear the answer lies west. Your father sold prosperity to the leader of the rebels, Isabel Sarmento.
Sarmento's last location is all we have. We need to plan our expedition route carefully.
We're gonna buy some sails.
A bold new expedition.
And then we are gonna start an expedition.
You are not without intensity.
But we're gonna move our sails across to
The
this
New
ship.
World is a cradle of anarchism. It's important for me to include its pockets of resistance in our federation.
Carl has a quest for us.
It's deeply trivial.
A destruction
But I
quest.
guess it's an honor to serve a von Malkin.
Alright, so once our ship's gone up, we will send our flagship to go destroy that. We kind of need to keep Carl happy. The anarchist will sort of grow over time. Let's have a look at our relationships. Yeah, even though we piss him off from time to time, taking people that flee his island, we grow our reputation with him faster than we lose it. Arthur, we've done a couple of quests with us. Carl, we've not really done anything for. And we're at war with Anne.
How wonderful. You've taken pity on us.
We won't bother with ceasefires just yet, because we're the opposite end of the map to her. It's not that, not much of an issue.
A check copy?
So we get +5 happiness from this bit. We sold a ship, so that it has no effect. That's nice. It's better to have no effect than a -1. And then +5 happiness again from renovations. Let's publish that. Okay, 2. Finding Isabel Sarmento.
I'll captain for ye.
We need rations. We need navigation. It's highly likely we'll need naval power, and it's likely we'll need hunting.
Ship shape.
So because we bought the sails, we've got navigation. We're just having a look at if any of our other items give us anything extra.
The time with pitch poled in hard wind. There's little left to fear once your longboat goes in.
So if it, I'm gonna use snaps. It does put a dent in our snaps, but we get a medicine bonus if we need it. Gonna send him crafting, faith, and hunting. We need hunting. And what we will do is send some timber and some bricks along. That bricks provide nothing. That's just so when we do get to the New World, we've got some bricks straight away. And timber gives us crafting, which we might not need, but what we don't have is firepower, in which we will risk that.
Ship under attack.
We'll give you the ocean blue skin. We're just going to sit behind the frigate where it's not actually dealing any damage to us. Do a quick serpentine. Get firing on both sides. It's quicker than waiting for guns to reload on one side.
I keep one of the finest around.
Let's see.
Ship constructed.
Let's head over to Carl. And hand him the proof.
Frigate first class.
Alright, let's
look busy,
pump
people.
our steel production up a bit. We do have a massive quest for building up our docklands. Can we? Oh, I can't delete that fishery just yet. Get rid of the fact that one of our ships are under attack.
Well, what a time to be alive.
So except for the fur coat, we could push forward to get to the university. The best bet is to go this way. Build this one, and then we get more artisans for our town hall. Whereas this one, I feel like there's less in this one.
Hand it over, Nitwit. Good. Now scurry back to the sewer.
Alright, so we are going to head there. Loop back around. Uncover that. And then I'm going to send it to Madame Kahina to sit in the centre. And then it's going to meet up with our other military ship. So going to the New World means we've got to travel to the bottom of the map. So this is the New World down here. I think Embessa will be here. The Arctic will be up here. I think Cape Trelawney is the same direction as Embessa. What I do want to do this session as well is claim this island, or these 3 islands along the side, for future use. A lot later on, we unlock.
The edge of the world.
We unlock like a. It's not public mooring. It's a harbour building that allows us to have the workforce for one island connect to another island, so they can be interlinked, basically. How close things are, I think more artisans is probably the better choice. I feel that one makes sense to maybe look like that, and then change the look of the central one. We might change our minds later. How far does that reach? That still reaches quite far. You know what? We'll make another clipper. It does mean we pause steel again. The reason I'm doing another clipper is if I want to send a ton of timber, for example, to the New World, but I need a lot more than just like the clipper's worth. If I've got 2 going back and forth in sort of sync, it just kind of means we can progress a bit faster in production base. So these lot, as you can see, don't need the marketplace or the pub. So let's pave all the way around.
Happy as a pig in muck.
And that should have access to what it needs. I'm just going to prep this for what it needs. What's this? Chance of fire. There's no harm in having something just to reduce chance of fire. But we'll change the item eventually. When this number 2 goes to number 3, we have the expedition to take note of. I believe that's all the roads except for this that takes 21. We'll leave our brick production to increase. Our ship is still heading north. That's our other ship. Ah, we have a quest over here.
It's rewarding to work within certain artistic
An escort quest. Let's see what
Do this your own way. No, really.
Pickup
Perceive
quest.
it in whatever way you wish.
But he will piss off everyone else. This is the first time we've seen his main island. As you can see, he has a lot of
I demand so much of them. And yet, if it can free them from their chain.
basically like announcement towers. Because he's all about being a control freak.
There is, but please maintain my aesthetic.
Alright, where do we need to go?
Moving to coordinates.
Okay, so I think that one's just going to travel really slowly to let this one catch up, and then they'll go together to escort that ship. Alright, whilst we're waiting for these to be able to upgrade...
Ceasefire has ended.
That's nothing to do with me, so it's fine. I think that fence is going to look a bit odd. It's a shame I can't just use that one down there. What I might do is have some variety. Put that one in. It just adds a bit more decoration to the place. And it did highlight that one tile of dirt road. They tried to fence it off. They didn't do a very good job, unfortunately. Brick road. Change that to brick. So most of our bridges going between the workers to the artisans are paved. Which is nice.
Ship constructed.
Ready for a challenge.
Okay, this has a job straight away because we're getting close to our max capacity of timber. No, hold on. We're going to fill that with timber and just leave it to sit here. So that'll get sent to the New World as soon as we open the session. So I think Fiesta Pack's meant to be used in the New World, looking at the tile sort of colouring, or maybe in better. I'm excited to start looking at the National Park ornaments. Just seeing, so the trees are, oh, that one's a bit bigger than the others. Observation point. Not sure why they'd have an observation point there. Maybe like, ah, look, let's go have a look at the farmer residence. See what they're up to. We could build a majestic rock. But we'll have a look at that later.
The cargo is extremely fragile. And
Eldritch is a bit of an odd one. I'm honestly not sure why people voted for this one. Because obviously the cosmetic packs are all voted for by all of us that play Anno. And people that don't play Anno, I guess, but...
You can rely on us.
We go for the Regal or the Orphan. I think I go for the Regal one to match our flagship. And that way, like, I have a Regal fleet. Now, where is this ship likely to be heading? It's beelining this way, so it could be going either off the map this side or maybe to Archie.
Alas, my bowels churn afresh.
Smuggling, but we get...
I must beg your expertise. Jolly Roger.
Okay.
Competitors are now at war.
We'll have one more clipper made. We should be able to finish the escort quest and then finish Archie's quest easily. Easily. We've got 8 minutes of everything being messed up. They're still growing in. When I say messed up, it's because some of the maintenance costs are messed up, so we don't have a true income figure. That could drop to 0, for all I know, after the festival.
the flag of freedom.
A lot of this is going to be out of sync. Get rid of that corner piece. Just building that school means there's a better connection than that school there. Oh, the schools have a different look to them. Oh yeah, I think I saw this in the last episode. Town halls also have the old town look.
We careen into the unknown.
We're on inverted, so I think I just need to do it one more. And that should match the town hall and the school. Sort of old town sort of theme. Let's see what's happening on our expedition. The Iron Dragon. We're cornered by a fearsome Pythorian vessel. Your expedition has reached South America at last, and the crew are looking forward to some well-earned rest. Night is fallen, and your ship is already in the tranquil bay when you look out screams behind us. There, looming in the darkness, gleams a dragon of iron, its nostrils livid with fire. It's a vessel that killed Mr. Goad, but this one must be twice as large. We are at their mercy. However, the bay is hidden from the bright gaze of the moon, and it is possible the dragon has not yet spotted you. If you choose to show yourself, you cannot expect to be a match for the dragon, only to somehow hinder it long enough to flee. So we either fight our way out, which we got no benefit. We could still win, still have a positive, but there's no benefit, no extra help. Or we could take advantage of the docks and try to sneak by, in which is one of our people we brought along has a bonus success of plus 50% to hunting, which we will use.
Help us, Admiral.
They are not discreet enough. Some fool still has their lantern lit. You give away your position, the Iron Dragon suddenly changes course. Its mouth yawns wide open, wide above your little boat, and from it, the first beam of fire melts the men at the taffrail. The two holes are close enough for boarding, but there are just too many of the rogues. You can try to target the flaming cannon, or attempt to outrun them before the dragon's breath replenishes once more. Aim to disable the dragon cannon, the dreaded cannon, probably no bonus, or try to outrun them while they rearm. Plus 40% bonus will try and outrun them. The navigators swing the ship into a serendipitous breeze, almost on a beam reach. The sails billow and the ships evade the Iron Dragon just in time. As your crew pass, they can see the gnarled and hateful iron of the bows and boards. The army of mocking masks and the fire pit of a mouth that could easily have been their end. The expedition may be free to find Sarmento now, but it is worrying that the Pythorians always seem to be one step ahead, and are possessed of such fearful machinery. Your crew set up camp in a secluded inlet further up the coast. Hopefully it will keep you well hidden. So we'll provide extra rations and continue, just to keep our crew in good spirits. Okay. Let's have a look here. Do I want to do a wall?
More's the merrier.
For this one, I might just do a plain simple wall over.
I am glad to bring meaning to people's lives.
Fleet awaiting orders.
That's a weird one where there was no
Fleet moving in convoy.
negative, or there's no like attack on the ship for that escort, because normally most escort quests have an attack or two on the ship you're escorting, but we had nothing.
I suggest working in straight lines.
Attention for the Admiral.
Okay, so I didn't realise it was going to be multiple. I probably spoke too soon. So there'll probably be an attack on the other direction, going home. Let's go back to beautifying. Or making it look like there's construction, basically. I still don't have space for this one. I think if I didn't put these here, we would have had space. Put a tower in. We don't need a rail guard hut.
More's the merrier.
Put a small hut there. Put water in. What else? Put a large crate in. We don't always have to fill it with ornaments. What we will do is just change these different heights. Just looks like they're starting to prep for building the mine itself. And it's going to take them quite a while. Spoilers.
Ship constructed.
Alright, so this ship here will go collect the chocolate for Archie. That ship's going to be there. Let's just have a quick look. I love that they didn't used to have this symbol. That just means we've already got it. Not saying you can only have one of each item, but it's just nice to know that it sort of symbolises, just sort of tries to show you, you've already got it. What's stopping that? The school. The school is too far. There is a easy way to solve this. We just move them over.
Who needs family?
This one's already upgraded, so it doesn't matter if the school is like 98%. Back to our expedition. Finding Sarmento. Our marker on the map with an S, says local man Raymond, whom Sir Archibald sent to accompany you. Why not an X? Says the captain with an air of disappointment. Sarmento, says Ramon, his eyes sparkling with life. Finding her is a key to everything. Having travelled for many days along the New World coast, it is now time to decide how you will travel on from here. And how broad-brawn Rivermouth invites you upstream. Its perils waiting, unseen beyond its bend. Perhaps a route over land will be more forgiving, says the navigator, hopefully. One look at the dark, foreboding line of trees, which suggests nothing could be further from the truth. But which is the lesser of two evils, Anno? How you doing? Funkney fam. That's a nice looking gulag. Alright, so with this I can take the ship upriver or head into the jungle. There's no skill needed, but I think we'll take the ship upriver. The Pythorian dragon is back on your tail. It seems hard to believe at first, but the distant chugging of an engine and the black smudge of smoke above the ragged line of clawfoot mangroves are unmistakable. Your men, who had settled long enough to admire the proliferation of yellow flowers on the southern bank, suddenly find themselves at the mercy of twin horrors. Beyond the next bend are a set of devious rapids frothing down towards you, and with the Pythorian dragon fast approaching. Time is in short supply. There's a very narrow breach at one side. through which a vessel capably navigating may just about fit. Alternatively, blasting the high cliffs could block the Porphorians' way. So if we fire at the cliff, we've got no actual help doing that. But if we fill the sails and power up the rapids, we've got a bonus plus 40%, so we're going to try along the rapids. The navigator picks up plenty of speed, which is remarkable since there seems to be little wind on the river today. The line of approach is good too, squeezing your ship between the two craggiest protuberances of rock. As your vessel rides up several tiers of the rapids, with little more than a bump, though a steamer might be better suited to the task. The Iron Dragon makes no attempt to pursue. Your captain is quick to praise the great skill of your navigator, rather than face the troubling possibility that the Pythorians know of a greater danger to come. The river has taken you as far as it can, and you must decide whether to continue across the marsh of uncertain depth, or as Raymond suggests, to head through the nearby network of caves. Cautiously enter the marshes, gets us a bonus 15%. Finding a way through the caves gives us a plus 40%. I think we'll go through the caves. Several members of the expedition are experienced cavers, and the screech of bats and mountains of Anno are about the worst of it. All emerge blinking into an unseemingly unremarkable clearing above the S marked on the map. But what's this? A young sailor reveals a mossy bunker in the forest carpet, long since deserted. He laughs. Your information about must be out of date, Raymond. Many years out of date, calls a voice from the trees. There is a rustle of foliage as rifles poke through all around you. You, a cowed man, appears and points in your direction. Come with us. You are shackled and blindfolded, and after a short boat journey, you find yourself before the woman you believe to be Isabel Sarmento. Who are you, she demands, and why are you here? We can say we are here on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen. We can say I am the child of Samuel Goad, or the Pythorians are after us. I feel probably the best bet is to say we are the child of Samuel Goad. Isabel's eyes flash with anger. So, they call your father a traitor for selling it to us, the pesky rebels. And now you come here to do the right thing and take it back. Your father should have thought of that before he sold it. A deal is a deal. It is a confession that the deal has not, in any respect, been a good one. She picks up the barrel and pours wine over your head. Maybe I'll take all my rage out on you. Even if it was my father, the Pythorians must have forced him to sell. Or, admit it, you conspired with the Porphorians to buy it. We're going to go with, even if it was my father, the Pythorians must have forced him to sell it. Isabel puts the barrel down, stabbing her boot knife into the plug hole.
Not so long ago, I'd have dealt with this myself.
Madam Kina, this is not the time. Then you are against the Pythorians. I have reports they tried to stop you with an Iron Dragon. She exhales nervously. I did not believe it, and yet you've risked your life to come here. Isabel motions her guards to release you. I should at least hear what you are planning to do about all this. I accidentally declined a request because I wanted to have a better look.
So, you found us. Take a look around. What can the henchmen of the Empire do to us that the Porphorians haven't already?
Please, Miss Sarmento, we come here only to prove our father innocent. Samuel Good.
Good? The man that sold Her Majesty's precious island to me? He is just as guilty as I am.
I don't know about you, But my father would never have betrayed his queen.
So you are calling me a liar? Love is blind. Back before they left their fiery mark, the Perforians told me your father would come to sell me prosperity. I knew conspiring against the Empire was a bad idea. Afterwards, when I refused to work with the Perforians, they came to teach us a lesson.
From what we know of the Perforians, I don't think it's enough yet to deter them.
The Perforians took prosperity from us the moment that deal was signed. Now our movement drills their oil for nothing, night and day. We have lost the strength to fight. Still, we are afraid. And even though we buried the dead and found a hideaway, I cannot provide shelter for all of them.
We are very sorry to hear your situation. Still, I must insist on our obtaining our father's...
So, you won't let go? Then let's get to business. Help me shelter and protect the good people that are part of this movement. If I see you can be trusted, I will find you the contract that sealed the deal on prosperity. Are you in?
We are so in.
Session unlocked.
Take the rudder.
So this is the new world. Once it loads in properly. It's just having a moment to think. So this is Isabel Sarmento's hideaway. It's not very hidden. Prosperity is chapter 3.
Build us a haven on La Isla, and we can talk about getting you that contract.
Alright.
The Perforians would only exploit us if we tried to resettle ourselves.
Someone's
But with
already
an island
conquered.
under your flag.
Oh, so I think one of the
We will help
AI
you,
had conquered
but
this
first
island.
You have to help us.
But because it's part of the main
I
storyline,
trust your empire no more than the Perforians.
it
We are
forces
just
us to have it.
pawns in their
That's
game.
funny. What I do want to do is head over to this corner and claim such an island. Let's go back over to here.
An overwhelmingly positive addition.
Hell yeah, we went to the new world.
I'm sure Mom shall be delighted.
Route plotted.
Alright, so we're sending this ship to the new world.
Take the rudder.
Awaiting new horizons.
We have the wind in on our side, but I think this ship might be our issue depending on its path and for the chocolate.
Unfurl the sail.
So what I'll end up doing is we've got quite a lot of money coming in
Take
now.
the rudder.
Is use this ship, buy some materials from here.
Unfurl the sail.
Isn't that just a little bit suspicious? You just sort of sail around the ship at a distance. Crazy.
I knew you'd come. Bish bang bibbly.
We just select that and it'll be in our inventory to use later. Let's get some steel beams. Just 10,000 and we'll
Duty done.
send that to Isla as
Time
well.
for a kip.
schooner reporting?
These lot will all sail off the map now. They won't bother us. Let's go back to here. There's no steel beams
Ready
here.
for a challenge.
Okay. Let's have a look at this island. So we got the fertilities are always the same. What we will do is this will be where our city will be, and then we'll have all our production chains across here. Oil is very annoying on this island, so ideally we just need a very straight rail system down. I'm going to leave the harbour here. I'm going to need 2 bridges. Just get rid of that. That is fully connected.
Awaiting new horizons.
Alright. This is going to go back to
bold new expedition.
ditch water, because this item's no use over here, and they don't need snaps right now. And it just means we can bolster our snaps. We'll probably need 2 marketplaces. This is like a perfect location for a lumberjack hut. It's still at 100%. Okay. Let's line our houses against the edge. Couple of gaps here and there. We could do another road across. We just got to bear in mind we need a fire station and a church in here somewhere. Making sure it's got really odd sort of layout, so it gives it sort of a slight organic feel to it.
Like a keystone, reliable if plain.
Let's reclaim both our ships. Send them over here.
I hereby sentence you to not...
I really don't want to do another escort quest, because that one took way too long. And these are terrible. We're not ever going to be able to cannery sand mine or sculptures and clay workers. Probably not going to do anything regarding that. I do need to make sure that we start to upgrade all of these so it puts less pressure on all the rest that we have. But what has just piqued my interest is bread is going to be an issue. Okay, so let's just build a very quick bread production. Our workforce should be fine with it.
Hold the machine!
We should be able to unpause that.
Ad broke closure, did they?
These should correct itself as soon as I've upgraded the rest. Okay, let's get back to quickly planning the new world. Honestly, the new world music is probably some of my favourite, especially since they did one of the DLCs for it. I think we're going to have a church in here. No, that was a misclick. So the church will fit in there nicely. A fire station can... Fire station could probably go like here somewhere and probably reach it.
You reached a new milestone.
With that population, I've already messed up technically. Because I don't have the... I can't build the warehouse, so we're going to have to wait for our ships to come in. Which gives us more time to watch over this. These should start eating quite easily. Sausages is another thing that we need to sort of pick up on, I reckon. This mess of a section.
These fabled
Go
lands
away,
exist.
mister. I'm not bothered about your expeditions.
Better doing this by hand.
The Perforians worked the weak to collapse. La Isla is their only hope of recovery.
I'm going to just delete that building. Just so we can maintain
Prosperity.
our workforce.
I want to see the island that caused all this with my own eyes.
Because we will be losing another
We'll notify you when
2, 4,
we're
6,
unhappy.
80 workers. Beer's fine, soap's fine, bread's now fine. These will back off soon enough. Okay, so they wanted us to collect a group of refugees. Not that we can. The only thing we can do is we can do this to start up a single chain. Is that still 100%? Because roads do take up, obviously, planting area. So this will have a very slow increase of timber.
Do it now, while the moon lights the river.
Yeah, I can't do it now, Isabel. I'm going to turn the day-night cycle on. When it gets to nighttime, we might just skip to morning. Just for the visual effect of sunrise and everything. It's very nice, look. Okay. Let's have a look at fried plantations. So it takes 30 seconds from fish oil factory, 30 seconds from plantation, and 30 seconds from fried plantation kitchen. Very nice start. Similar to how farmers were very sort of easygoing. Because this is a new session, these are slightly different. Let's get the warehouse there. And I know that doesn't connect, but it doesn't matter too much. I'm thinking the plantations could just take up the whole of this corner. Utilize the space really efficiently. That can then fit in there nicely, and then fit in there. The only thing we need to do is link these up. And that is fried plantations. We've got 2 chains ready to go. Rum. So what I might do is cancel that one, put that in the corner. That will be that one. So one of these can service 2 rum distilleries. Let's just push them there for now. And then sugarcane is a 1-to-1. Okay. So.
We survived.
Yornaleros. I believe that's how it's pronounced. There are basic...
Take it before I change my mind.
Alright. They've got our present for me.
Out of the gutter, you did.
Freedom for all poster. Minus 10% income per household, but minus 20% riot chance. For now, I'm not that scared of riots. Alright. Everything is fine for us just to leave. We don't need to monitor it. A nice healthy income after the festival's ended.
Sun floods the
Oh, we have
meadow.
actually a university.